Hola a todos, my name is Samantha and today we are going to be making something that I'm really excited for because I have seen this in a couple of places now and it is upwards of $30 or $40 and I just really can't justify spending that much money if it's not on eyelashes apparently. So today we are going to be making what is called a nail display case. Different places call it different things, but for the most part I've seen it called as that, as like a nail display case, a nail art display box, different things of that sort. And what they are, so typically I would imagine before they were used in salons or in people's homes that do nails from home, and they kind of display their nail art like on different nail tips and forms, and they do so by making nails basically with their designs, and then they put it inside of an acrylic box or any other type of sort of box or display case. But the one that really interested me was this acrylic box, and it kind of has little shelves that you just pull out. If I am somehow able to get myself together and insert something here about what this case looks like that I'm talking about. But nowadays, I don't know if you guys have also jumped on the trend of press-on nails. I know for me, it's been something really interesting because I love having nails, but I hate having them all the time. Because I like to do a lot of different things, um, different types of like makeup things that require me to get really close to my eye, putting on eyelashes, which is actually easier with press-on nails, but I also wear contacts, so it's sometimes hard to have long acrylic nails, because I can't get as close to my eye as I would like to. It's harder to put in and take off my contacts. Also, I make jewelry, so that's hard too. If you have acrylic nails, you can't really maneuver everything as easily as you can when you just have your little stubs. So I really have loved the whole idea of press-on nails because it's the beauty and luxury of having acrylic nails while not having to fully commit to it for so long. Also, my nails are very easily damaged. They're very weak, so acrylic nails tends to really mess my nails up, whereas press-on nails, I mean, do they still? Yes, but because I have a bad tendency of just, ripping them off, which you're not supposed to do. And if there are any nail techs watching this right now, they're probably like, girl, do not do that. And I know, but again, I end up going to go make jewelry or do something like that, and then it just kind of frustrates me that I can't really work as well. And then plus, before I was going to school, which I have now graduated with 2 degrees, but before, when I was going to school, I can't type with nails to save my life, so that was really hard because it would stress me out that I couldn't, finish that last minute paper that I was turning in at 11:59. So I really like the idea of press-on nails, and I think that I will like it even after quarantine, once the nail techs are able to go back to working their normal schedule, which I'm sure is stressful to them right now. But it would be so cool if you guys could keep offering press-on nails, because I think that it's something that a lot of people have now fallen in love with if they weren't before. And yeah, that's my little rant about press-on nails. So today we are going to be making our own display case. It's going to be a lot smaller because, again, I'm not a nail tech. I just have some press-on nail sets that I have bought from nail techs that I know, which I will mention in a second. So first we're going to go into the materials that we need. First up, you're going to need your acrylic box, which I bought this little acrylic drawer from the Dollar Tree actually near me, and it came packaged up and everything. So I did buy 2, but I'm only going to make 1, and then I'm going to show you how you could actually make it bigger if you want to make it more like the acrylic box that I was talking about that I saw for available for purchase. So this I thought was really cool because obviously it was only $1. It's small, and like I said, I don't have a lot of acrylic nail press-on sets because I'm not a nail tech, but I do like supporting the nail techs that I know, so I do have a couple of sets. The next thing that you're gonna need is, well, I bought scotch. You don't have to buy scotch, but it's indoor mounting tape. And what it is, it's basically like little foam double-sided tape, which if you guys have bought press-on nails, you may have seen. Here's a set from my cousin. You should go follow her. Her nail business is called It's All Glam, and this is her nail set. But as you can see, there's this little like double-sided foam piece back here, which is tape, and it actually holds the nails in very nicely because they do not move. And in essence, from looking at those acrylic nail boxes, it seems like that's what it is. It's just really a couple of them that I've seen are actually acrylic boxes for like jewelry, for earrings and necklaces, and then the people have just reworked them to be nail art boxes, putting in little acrylic almost like slides and then putting this tape over it. And then you're gonna need your press-on nail sets, which, as I already mentioned, this one's the one by It's All Glam. Follow her on Instagram. And then I have this one, which if I tilt, probably will fall. This one is by Chel's Nail Bar, which I will give you guys her at right here, and you should go follow her as well. She made this set for me. I had asked her if she could make something like this. I saw it on Instagram and I thought it was the cutest thing ever, and I still do think, and when I take my graduation pictures, I will be wearing these because they make me so happy. And then I have another set by Chel's Nail Bar, and it is a nude nail set. I don't know how to show you this without it falling, but they're really cute. I took them out of the packaging just because I was gonna get ready to make this box, and I didn't think this through apparently. And then I have two sets from Pilates Nails, which I will also link down below. There's this set, and then we have another set, which is super cute. So I really want to encourage you guys to shop local right now and to support all of the businesses in your community. Go and follow them, go place an order with them. Chel's Nail Bar, I believe, is based in Southern Indiana still right now, and It's All Glam is based in Chicago. So if you're in those areas, go support. And even if you're not, I know they offer shipping, so please go look at their profiles and support them. Without further ado, I'm gonna tie my hair up so we can get to work. All right, so first we're gonna open up this double-sided tape, and we are going to, so it actually doesn't, I thought it would come with like a backing on it, but I guess it doesn't. So this is gonna be interesting. So first I'm gonna take out the little drawer. It's completely removable. And I'm going to admit I'm slightly scared because I have butterfingers, and if this falls, I don't know if you guys have ever had acrylic things before. I mean, they can crack. So this isn't foolproof. Is this me calling myself a fool? So this isn't foolproof, but I'm sure not everyone has butterfingers like me. So I'm actually going to be using this box this way, so standing up versus laying down like this, which you could use it just like this and slide it out and have your nail sets going this way, facing up, I guess. But I'm actually going to do it this way because I think that this is the way that's closest to the nail boxes that I saw. So we're going to do it this way so that they can be displayed in lines this way. So I lied to you, you're actually also going to need scissors. And I'm going to use a tape measure. You don't need one necessarily. But again, this process isn't foolproof, and I am proving to be a fool, so we're going to use a tape measure. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to line it up at the edge of the drawer and measure it out, and it measures a little bit under 5 inches. So I'm going to cut it to about, I don't know about measurements, so I can't tell you, but it's 2 little lines before, is it before? 2 little lines after 4.5 inches. which once I figure out what that conversion is, I will put it right here. And then I'm gonna take my tape measure and I'm actually gonna measure it straight to the double-sided tape. And I'm going to do that for, I'm gonna start out with just 4 of them because I have 4 sets, and then see how that works space-wise. And basically after I cut them, I'm just gonna stick them right on there and I'll show you what that looks like. I lied. So I'm actually gonna test it out first because, again, I've never made this before. So what we're gonna actually do is I'm gonna peel the tape off, and then I'm going to try and stick the nail set on there so we can see what that looks like. So I actually didn't tape it too close to the top because, again, these nail sets are kind of long. Granted, I could have just put them lower down, but we're going to see what this looks like. And also, you're gonna need to know the spacing in between your nail sets, or you could just leave enough space as you think you would need. But again, I'm just gonna try it. So I'm gonna actually stick on this set first because, again, I'm in love with it. So I'm gonna start with the pinky, which would be for my left hand, and we're just gonna stick it right there so that it fits like that. And I'm just gonna continue doing the rest of them. So this is what it looks like. Now you can see this nail set in its full glory in our first line of our display case. So I'm thinking I'm not gonna shove all of 4 of them in here at once. So I'm just gonna focus on, we're gonna try 3 sets first, and then I might put the last set along the bottom. This is a square, so obviously you could fit more on the top, on the bottom, on the sides if you don't want to use 2 of them. I would use 2 of them, but it just seems kind of a waste to use one just for one little line. So I'm gonna go do the second line, and then I will be back to show you what that looks like. Also, a quick little note before I forget. So it actually worked out better to just measure it to 4.5 if you're using these same drawers as me. If not, then obviously measure it to whatever fits best for you. Don't listen to me. I literally can't count. I can't work with numbers. I can't do anything because I actually have 5 nail sets. Anyway, so this is what it now looks with our second row of press-ons. And I'm going to add the last row, and then I will finally decide what to do with my last 2 sets because, again, I can't count. Wasn't counting on having 2 sets, so let's just see what happens. So here we are with 3 sets now in our box. So I love it. I think it looks super cute, and I think it worked out just how I wanted to. As you can see, they're really nice and secure in there. So now we just have to decide where we're gonna put the last 2. So again, my options are I could put one on the bottom and one on the top, or I can use the second drawer that I have. What do you guys think? All right, you guys win. I can hear you screaming all the way over here. Just use the second drawer. So I'm gonna use the second drawer. And I'm just gonna do 2 little lines, 2 strips, because again, I only have 2 nail sets. Yes, I counted correctly this time left. So we're gonna do that. All right, so we now have our 4th. We now have our 4th set. This is the set from It's All Glam, which is absolutely beautiful, and I have actually already worn the set, so if you see any residue, that's what that's from. I apply them with the glue sticky tabs, so if you see residue, that's what that's actually from. So again, these are reusable, which makes them even more amazing because if you remove them properly and correctly, then you can reuse the set, and it's like, what else could you want, you know? So go follow at It's All Glam and at Chel's Nail Bar to get your nails. Enough said. I know they don't know that I'm mentioning their names in here. They're just who I've purchased my nails from, and I honestly love them, so I think you should love them too. And especially if you're going to be making this craft with me, or even if you're not going to be making this nail box with me, you should still get some press-on nails, because I mean, how many times have you been pressed during a life situation and you can't seem to get your nails done anywhere? Well, guess what? You can just pop these right on and you have zero worries because they're on there. If you want to take them off, if you can't wear them for work and you want to take them off the next day, guess what? You can. So this just is a great alternative to those of us who don't have very flexible schedules and sometimes need nails on the last minute's notice. So go check them out. Again, it's all glam and at Chell's Nail Bar, and then my other sets were from Gladys Nails. So I will leave all those 3 handles down below so that you can go check them out. And again, I love these sets. There they are. So now we're gonna slip this one back into its little drawer. I'm gonna show you what this one looked like in the end. This is what it looks like. Again, I got it stuck, that's my fault. So it has like little ridges on the inside right there, which can help it obviously go in and go out and make those horrible noises that acrylic makes. So now we have 2 little drawers, and of course you can keep these separate or you can bond them together to make one big box like the one that I had seen. So the only thing is that these boxes do have ridges on the outer edge, like a little what are they called, like little edges, little I want to say like little feet to put them down, and so that the box isn't itself like all the way down on the surface. So that would be my only concern, is that these little feet would make it hard to stick them in between here, but I'm sure that you could do it. Or you could probably also use that double-sided tape in between, although I don't know how. Obviously, like, it worked very well to stick on those sets. As you see, they're all still stuck on, like none of them moved, but these are acrylic and sticking them together might be a little harder with this double-sided tape. I'm thinking whether or not I should try it for you. Alright, I'll try it. Okay, so I took out the 2 drawers because again, this isn't foolproof and they can fall as you're like moving them around. So just a reminder to take out the little drawers if you're going to be working with the actual bases. So I put my little strip there, and now we're going to see if it works. So it does work. As you can see, it's stuck in there. So what I did is I kind of put my hands in there and pressed it down, because it does kind of leave like this little gap. It is kind of bigger, so you have to kind of press it down to really get it stuck on both sides. Now I wouldn't completely rely on just this one strip. I would do 2. However, I'm not sure that I'll leave it there, so I just did 1, but you could do 2 to make it even more secure. And you should probably also secure it with something else. You could secure it with Velcro, that way you could take them off if you ever just need one side for some reason and not the other one. But that seems to have worked, as you can see. So now I'm gonna slide my drawers back in there to show you the finished product. Look at that. Now you have your own little nail box, which you can store all of your press-ons that you're gonna go buy from at It's All Glam and at Chell's Nail Bar. If you have the money, please pay for all your necessary expenses first. But if you do decide to buy some, of course, you can go check them out because I love them. And then you can also make this little box with me. So apart from including the nails, the total cost of this box was $1 for each of the little drawers, so that's $2. And then the Scotch double-sided mounting tape was, I believe, $2.50 at Walmart. So in total we spent $4.50. Yes, I added correctly that time, on this, which is again so much cheaper than paying $40 for a box that you probably don't need that much space for. And this is just as cute in my opinion, and it's probably honestly just the same quality as the one you would have bought, because like I told you, a lot of those are repurposed. They're not even really meant for acrylic nails, and the ones that are, I mean, can you fill them up? Because I can't fill them up. And if you can, then good for you, you should go get one. But if not, this is a cheap and easy alternative, and I mean, you could probably make just as many for those many sets that those boxes store using these. So yes, thank you so much for watching, for staying here, for listening to me rant about absolutely nothing and just talk to myself for all of this time. Quarantine has been difficult for all of us, I know, so thank you so much for taking some time out of your very busy day to come and watch me make this cute little thing, and share this video with all of your nail techs, all of your nail obsessed friends, so that they know that they should make this because it's cheap and it's nice and you can use it as home decor. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.